But I tell you what,
Yeah.
because we're gonna get, come spring, we'll get new hens, so as soon as they start laying.
I'm buying like the crap ones, you know, the ones that I feel bad eating. Basically these chicken chickens.
I know what you've been through,
Yeah,
chicken.
they're
I'm
like
sorry.
$3 for 18, whereas like the 6 good ones are $9 like that. Or 12.
Yeah. It's really hard to rationalize that.
I know, and I'm like, I haven't eaten a non-pasture-raised one for like, you know,
Yeah.
there were some plain roots on Samuel Road that were just random chickens that would just walk around and lay eggs under trees and stuff, and I'd be like, sweet,
All right,
nice.
got it.
Totally. There didn't seem to be a rooster around, and we didn't ever have a baby in one, so, and they were good, man.
Yeah.
Because that sucker just ate nothing but bugs.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Unless anybody wants to work on something specifically or particular that they've been like having trouble with or want to grow, I'm just going through what Brenda and I shoot each other. Right.
YouTube, Instagram. Hey, this looks fucking cool. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
very humor and a lot of guys on top of guys. But like I said, Dan, I haven't seen you in a while, like other than in class. So this is been pretty informal where I want everyone to get something out of it because you can always drill whatever, or we can say you got to talk to them, let's work on scan, or you can get stuck with whatever. Or it's really getting it as a half guard.
Yeah.
Or
Right, I like it.
I'm working on everything too, so I've also been told that I should probably focus on one thing and try to specialize on something. So I think I'm gonna start working on wrestling, I'm trying to wrestle. I'm so comfortable from the bottom of half guard that's working on what Aaron did last Friday, she worked here about 30. It might work for everyone, we can prevent them from getting to where I'm at. Or, this is really the young man who started on Friday.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been coming every day.
Oh, good deal.
Okay.
Like started
Cut the
jujitsu
butt.
already?
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Where do you go to, so you don't have to find if you want to get shorts or you want to find your pants? T-shirt. Eventually, if you want to get a wrap shirt, you know, we want to. When we go in the summer, spring, summer, we do no jeans and boots. I prefer no jeans, but it doesn't matter. It's good you got a brother who used to wrestling, so he was the A-gate for a while. He's not starting at
So you got
zero.
your ass kicked a lot.
He's not starting at zero, let's just put it that way.
Nice.
And I tell him he's gonna do well. He's gonna do well. Excuse me, I'm not sleeping. So, that being said, is there anything anybody wants to work with?
I'm cool keeping with half stuff, wrestling, scrambling, wrestling up.
So I'm kinda thinking half guard, but not staying in half guard to get back to re-guard. We gotta re-guard if we're losing the position, but knowing those, and I was kinda like, I sent Brendan this thing from Catch Wrestling, I was thinking, just working on the curls and stuff like that. But I was thinking, if I get stuck on the bottom with a guy like that, it's just real good at spinning on me. I gotta think of the timing, because I get too comfortable in that strong curl.
Yeah.
As he rolled that ankle because of jump. So
Yeah, so it's actually not a duck under, it's a sit out to
Sit out,
switch.
okay.
It's a sit out to switch.
So what I'm saying is that there's different wrestling positions that we can get to, but
So if you wanna go to that front headlock position, so that as you go for that ankle pick, what I wanna do is I wanna delete it. So as you go around the side, I'm gonna sit up and out.
There you go.
I underhook the leg, and I'm gonna run around.
Drive
And drive it.
so there's
So it's the sit out from here. This is the sit out, and then it's called in wrestling. It's called hitting the switch. When you underhook or scoop the leg, you scoop, and then you use your head to give you something to pivot on. and then you pivot around.
I've been doing this, I didn't realize it was actually a wrestling. I know I've seen it,
Yeah.
but I'm glad he's putting words to stuff I've been doing.
Yeah.
So he's one of the wrestling coaches for the kids at,
I'm a shitty wrestling coach. Just.
And he's very self-defeated too. Which is common.
So, what I was suggesting is that we probably work from some kind of half guard working to get to a turtle, but not staying in the turtle. This is my, I'm comfortable with people going on my back, so I gotta fit that. And I think I'm not gonna choke. I think I'm comfortable with being a turtle, but then people that are higher level are more proficient at owning me, hitting the chest on and circling around. So, what I'm thinking is this, there's certain things that we can work out from half guard that Tanner showed was like if he's trying to smash me, if he gets on my knee and I'm above his navel, I'm kind of safe here, kind of get that knee on top. I'm safe and framed here. But if he's really good and proficient at smashing me, I gotta time it so that before my knee gets too low, I'm gonna bail on this by keeping this frame up. And I'm gonna come around, stomach down. I don't have the flexibility to do it. I almost go face down as I'm framing, as he's pushing on my arm right now. I'm using that to get out. And he's gonna drive into an underhook. And I gotta either whizzer, or if I regard, what I'm trying to avoid is regarding. I'm gonna try to go, boom, as he comes in. Maybe I can swim out, but that's kind of where I'm getting stuck. So
the problem is when you try that swim out, what's gonna happen? Go back to the almost dog fight. So if I'm here
yeah.
and you try to swim out, I'm just gonna keep driving in. And we're gonna end up right back in there.
So that's kind of where I'm getting stuck in that fight where I'm trying to get to dog fight, but he's driving. And I don't want to just regard to go to my back. So I'm thinking maybe keep my hand in, and I gotta get that underhook. So not letting him get that.
Once I get that underhook.
So that's where I fell on that. So with the one that Tanner was teaching us, and I'm not saying the pressure, but he was saying, no, not you. I was just trying to remember it, that I drilled it just Friday. So here, and I failed at it all weekend at open mat. So he was saying, prevent this arm from coming in, boom, I'm blocking. But now I don't want him to hook my head, so I'm keeping this frame here, but I'm really just working my way out to keep this. And as he pushes, Tanner actually goes all the way face out. I'm not that flexible. I'm already collapsed a little too far out. So I gotta push on him. I'm pushing on my knee, framing on here, get my leg out, work underhook to get to dog fight. And I'm really trying to beat him from hooking my knee. I'm trying to leverage behind. I'm gonna try to get to this, and I'm hooking his waist. But if he's a thicker guy, about my weight class, if I can't get here on the hip and I can't circle around, I circle towards his ear. And it kind of gives me a little leverage to drive back to his hip. So we can drill this. Here we go in half guard. Half guard. Blocking the hand. Stay connected right here. Extend. That's right. Extend. And I'm posting on my hand. Get my leg out under. So if he starts doing that,
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
So
right now,
And there was a detail in there that he was showing us was to make sure you're getting parallel, even if it feels like you're giving them.
oh,
Back.
he's circling out. I'm sorry, my bad.
Right, so like not coming perpendicular.
Here, he was actually saying
The guy's
giving the back,
Yeah.
and I didn't like that. That's why I've not been doing it.
He showed us why, and I can't.
I do remember that now, because like I'm saying, I'm fumbling it. So I'm here, so he's gonna try to take my back, and he said, you can re-guard here, but I'm afraid of this. So, it just depends on what he does. So we can try working on that one just to get out. I wouldn't say.
So we're not quite remembering what Tanner, why he said that was okay to
Well,
get that like
this
that.
is why he said, because you're giving them the opportunity to chase the ducks if you get out in that position. Actually, show. Do you remember it? Vaguely.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this again because we did it when we live rolled Friday.
Yeah.
I wanted to do all new shit. I didn't want to go back to my old game, and I got this fucking ass kicked.
I went to open mat for 2 hours, 2.5 hours on Saturday, and I fucking failed at it. Miserable.
Yeah.
But I tried it.
So we're here.
I'm trying to get the head.
I'm there. Got my good frames, and then
pushing it, swimming out there.
He's exposing his back here, so he's giving me the opportunity to chase. And as I chase, he's gonna decide either he goes, turns into me, he knocks me over, or what Tanner also said, from here, if I start driving to his hips, you can just regard. Which I'm trying to get us to avoid,
Right, that
just for
was-
this drill.
Coming way out and then sitting.
Oh,
Because-
go front, go to full guard.
Yeah, go to full guard, go to butterfly, but transitioning to where.
Got it, yeah.
But I'm trying to avoid doing that because I'm comfortable in that side, so I'm glad you remember that point.
Well, I watched another video on this. So this guy was going from the side, but he was kind of using the same
Yeah.
theme where you had a big guy on it, so it's like how to get out big guy control. Where so he was the guy was shooting way out here, he's coming around here, and then coming here. Like that was one of which I hadn't actually seen, like that action going full here before you come. But it's the same kind of idea, way over. Yeah.
How about we do this? Because I'm pulling this one out of my ass, I can drill it really good. We'll just go to half part. We'll go to the traditional and we'll warm up to the other one. So I'm framing, I'm preventing him. Do what you need to do to start passing my control my hand on and quick movements. I'm gonna do what works for you. And so grab my collar flat. He's doing crossface, he's flat, my shoulders. I'm losing my position. As soon as my shoulders are big, now he can either start working on going to mount, getting this knee on top of me, or you can just work on knee cutting and getting to side control. So let's break that down in reverse engineer. Here, I need to stay good and tight. If you got long enough legs, you don't need to cross your legs like I'm doing on my ankle here, because that doesn't give me that much leverage. I got short legs. If you got long enough legs to where you can lock this front leg in front and knees up here above the navel, you've got a good locking mechanism. Me, because I'm a little bit shorter and stout, I step on my ankle, or you can put it in front. It just depends on what your legs and what your partner's able to do. So if you're, I'm doing either this if you're long, or just this. Okay?
And I was looking to see, does the Tanner have that thing?
You grab it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that fucking toe
This isn't working at all. So, I gotta keep this frame good, because otherwise he's just gonna bring his torso down and smash me. Yeah, so bring his torso down and smash. I got no counter here.
This class is a lot of theory. It's a lot of talking through in theory, and this is, why are we doing this thing? Sorry, I'm just trying to.
Yeah. And so then we're gonna work on this. Instead of trying to get out like I was, we're just gonna go the traditional. I'm gonna pummel this hand under his armpit as I kick through here. So I'm coming up, I try to get up to his elbow, and he's gonna push a little bit into me. Just enough to where I'm kicking my leg out, bringing his elbow up. I'm coming to the dog fight. I'm working my way up to the dog fight. And I can go up high. If he doesn't whizzer me, I'm gonna take his back. If he whizzers me, then I'm gonna drive into him. And this is all we're gonna do is get to dog fight.
So you go to dogfight with your outside leg under?
This is where I end up set from half guard. So
So-
this is what I do. I'm just letting you know, from here, if I drive and he pushes back, then I go to plan B.
Okay.
But if not, they start driving my elbow forward, I might have to. So now I'm starting to get in that position when I'm behind this hip.
So the way what I've had more luck going to dogfight is when I get my underhook, if I'm trying to get to dogfight, I'll actually I'll bring his weight on me a little bit, and that's where I come de-weight that knee, and that's where I get to here. And then I wrestle up from there.
If you want to try that, that's fine. But the reason why I do this was because they know that there is a dogfight position here. But here he thinks I'm fighting him strength for strength. As he pushes, I'm framing up. He thinks I'm gonna wrestle and maybe regard.
Okay.
So as you push in harder, I'm able to tuck this arm under. That gives me this position. So if you start trying to smash my shoulder down to the mat,
See, I'm not gonna smash your shoulder here. I'm not gonna try and pull you forward.
No, I get it.
I'm gonna pull you back. I wanna put you back on your back. That's what I'm thinking.
that's what I mean by smashing my shoulder.
Okay.
So he's ready to pose, but I'm ready to sweep him. So this is where I'll end up here. He's just got a good timing mechanism for his arm. So I gotta be cognizant of a player like this. So I'm gonna either If I don't grab his hip, I got no hip control, but I also have to be cognizant of his hand, so because I know, now that I know that he does that, I'm gonna have to try to disable his arm so that I can get swept over. But
Now I'm getting better at posting.
yeah, no,
But you have the option we've been working on too, is then coming down lower instead of driving higher up on the back.
Right.
Coming down.
Well, and that's as he starts going low, that's where I'm trying to come low. I want to control I want his hips posted in place, and then I'm gonna drive his shoulder. So yeah, his motion from being upper back and going down the glute there, that's gonna take a lot of this force away.
So that's really been helpful for me with the bigger guys, it's like getting more, less where they can spread me back out or snap me back down. So like switching to coming more towards the ass.
So let's work out just get the dog fight. No. I don't wanna say it's end all be all, because like I'm saying, what's working for me is not the most perfect. And there is another way of getting lace up. Is your right knee on?
What's that?
Your right knee all right? If you don't have issues with right knee.
I got issues with everything.
So if you can't like get that dynamic explosive, you're pushing in, you're driving. So first of all, I'm down here. Fighting for my shoulder, I'm really weak. Right, propose to come up to your elbow. He's gonna immediately start pushing back. I'm able to pummel under, elbow first, and then I come around here. So if I can't get out, like I had said, as he's driving, I'm trying to get out, and this bottom leg of mine is stuck. I'll use this outside leg, the candy cane, it's called candy cane, and then I'm gonna do fancy feet knee, and switch my hip. My right knee's on the mat, my IT band, my left knee's gonna come down, and then I get that leg out. And this is what Brandon's talking about. This is the more traditional way of doing it. I just been skipping this step, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. I have to go back and get this one. So there's two different ways to get to this position. Boom, by pummeling in, and he said strong as hell. He said, listen, I can body lock on the body of the front of the hip. And if I can hold this, I can start doing this from my shoulder. So that's the more traditional.
Got it. So that I apologize. That's exactly where I usually go, and I've had a ton of success with that. That's where I generally go to. So if I can't get there, then I'm going plan B, and I've had so much luck with that.
So this is what I'm suggesting, we just drill from here. Boom. And I'm blocking the forearm. Together. Just to hit it for now. Let's just work on just hitting there. And then whatever they feel comfortable doing, we'll go to fancy. Or just here, just getting here.
Right.
And this person's not giving them more than 4 legs. Cool?
Yeah.
So-
See, hey, like, before we start really drilling, I wasn't here. I was talking to like some after Friday. I was going back and I was like, dude, don't forget the fundamentals of half guard frames. Just start working on this new stuff, especially against like Nick or Merle, someone who's gonna use their weight to their advantage. Or Nick's not like Merle's gonna use it.
I mean, he still fucking uses his weight.
Yeah.
I've been tapped out, the 3 times I've been tapped out with pressure all fucking day.
Yeah.
And it's not, what's that?
It's hard to keep your wits. It's kind of stiff.
Yeah, when he's landing.
So like, I was kind of going back in and just I was watching this guy, something smaller guy, but black belt has been super successful. He's got something Gordon something, but he was really like, don't forget, like this is really good frames to work on. You're gonna have to dial in your frames and you think your frames. So like you're kind of going through, just making sure you have the fundamentals.
Alright, so bringing up fundamentals with any kind of color or any kind of crap in the fight. I'm fighting, right? I got my tools in front of me. I'm doing MMA, I got my fists and my feet. But in Muay Thai, we got elbows and knees, right? So the thing is this is, he's coming around, he's on his feet. I'm still trying to keep my tools between me and him. So I'm trying to do like an iron school. So this guy's going lateral. I'm gonna follow him and try to stay, even if I'm here on my side, I'm still keeping my tools between me and him. But another thing is, I call it iron squirrel. I stole it from somebody, another black belt. But I'm trying to keep my elbows and knees aligned with my head, my chest, and my hips. The moment I'm compromising in any way, I'm not structurally, muscularly as fit. So in my half guard, I'm trying to stay kind of still aligned. So I'm still using these frames, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so in that same sense, if he comes in, he starts taking away my posture. He starts cross-facing me. Now my head's going this way, my hips are pinned to this way, my knees are going that way, my hips are going that way, my shoulders are going that way. I got no frames, I got no iron squirrel position. I gotta fight to get to here. Now I'm kind of still in that iron squirrel, elbows and knees connected. My spine is straight, and my head is curved in like a little shell. So if he tries to push on me now, I'm not using more strength to keep him off. You can just feel the resistance. There's the knee, there's the elbow, there's that stuff. In the half guard, that's what we're trying to think of. I always put my knee inside, but it's better if he does this. Knee above the elbow.
I don't know if it really matters, but everybody better than you does this.
I just keep reaching this. And I'm saying, like, if you push down on this, it doesn't make sense. It's like a little bit more structurally sound. Because when I'm passing guard, when I get up to that combat stance, I do the same thing. I don't ever do this. This is why it doesn't make sense to me. So just be cognizant of here, the knee's on the inside. But I see a lot more people saying, when you're doing that half guard bottom, put the knee on top, because now you've got the leg to get I guess because
and you're using the jump sort of keep it out.
yeah, I think when you're standing up, you're using your leg to brace and frame it up. So when you're on top, try to think of keeping it inside. And then when you're on bottom, I'm gonna try to run what I do so I immediately go to this. But I feel like I'm easily crushed, where like here I'm not. So there's more muscle and bone structure. So we get it that way. So right now in half guard, we're just trying to go from half guard to wherever side you feel comfortable. Make sure that you're going from, depending on the body. If he's a little longer and taller, I wouldn't go from hip to belly button. I would probably go a little higher. Elbow pit across the chest. It just depends on what I'm trying to do. So if he's just really good at smashing me, I'm gonna lose that position every time if I go a little higher. Now he feels like, okay, he has to go around or he has to address this frame. So let's just get from here, pummeling the elbow and kicking out the leg. This is all we're doing. We're hooking this hamstring curl, bringing this hand from getting our head, pummeling the elbow, and kicking the leg out. We're just getting here on the arm. So let's roll that. And that's gonna help keep our frame and structure. You guys can part of it. So we'll keep it simple and then make it more complex. Just make that little move up. Andrew, let me show you what you want to do to construct it. Let the cradle your head and go for an undercut. You kind of get taller. And then you get undercut. Strong, smash that shoulder to the under. That's what you're trying to do. So that's why he's keeping his head extended by extending his lower back. He's not using his trying to reach for his head and trying to stay extended. That's what you can't see. Come up. There you go. Good. And that's the move that I want you to try to do against it. Just trying to swarm out. Let's just driving north to your head. Just kind of going around. There, bullfighter. So you do want to have that sweet spot where you're still just framing, right? No front, just kind of like and that is giving you that space. If you take through that, lead with your elbow on with that leg just for a bit. Lead with the elbow and then swing for it.
Ooh, okay.
So if you go palm out. You can even connect. Let's not use the leg right now. Just have you frame across his chest. And I want you to see how you can work your elbow over here. Frame across his chest. No knee. Let's get the knee out. Let's just say for some reason he's not. He's trying to fight for it. Now, I want you to just push the elbow and now pummel through. Sometimes you'll get that because they won't even expect that little elbow peeking out. Okay, cool. On that shoulder, just like you're on that elbow. Now try doing it from your shoulder and see how ineffective that is. Just do that. Yeah. So,
I mean, really, if I didn't have my leg,
getting up to that elbow has been still have to get a T double.
Yeah,
But
you're
if you
gonna
T
have
double
to
first,
anyway.
it makes you structurally stronger.
Feels weird. I can't get it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that half right before you pummel through, I wanna show you something. Walk. So your half guard, that, your feet down. Right? Now I want you to, one big here, why do you do for this one, so we know, I just want you to see this as well. So sit up though. Now you go, and I want you to slowly push this out, you're not losing pressure now. This leads you to go out, you want this elbow to kind of keep out in the armpit. I want you to leave that like a speed. You're not gonna go through, once your elbow goes through, now you can push it. Now you put your hand, drive up. So instead of leaving your hand first, I want your toe elbow.
Gotcha.
That would be a statue, let's get that leg out and have this just your brain starting to bring it close. You're like doing a half guard, you bail out this like. Now you just bring it from your elbow up to your elbow. And I want you to feel this connection. Back to it. Now pummel that through. Do that. That's what I want you to see you doing.
Right.
Simultaneously, keep that right thigh, get that elbow. Okay, let's go back.
Okay.
So that gives you a little pressure, just enough to work. And you hold your elbow, put your elbow across his chest, get your elbow to your armpit. Boom! Okay. Good. That feel better?
Huh? Yeah. All right. Wouldn't be able to do it. I was here the whole time.
I'm teaching you. Can I call you back? Okay, thank you. Alright, so let's start again. There's a couple things I saw both groups doing. So like Brennan was saying, there's a way to get out, and what he didn't like, and I'm not saying this is a negative it's all your thing. He didn't like keeping this late, which I understand why. So this is what I saw them do. If you're getting here and you feel comfortable, and like Daniel was saying, I'm kind of comfortable here, but my problem is my knees below my elbow. I gotta start working on this. I just know, I can already feel this. But I'm looking at this foot, as he starts coming in, and I pummel out. What I think Monte did was he screwed out, until he had enough space to stick that leg out. And he got that leg out. And then like, that's what it looked like he did. Brendan just really good at wanting to stay there. He was able to get out, right? Is that what you did? It felt like he was separated. And then what I saw Brendan do is he shot down and also punched through to drive Drew forward. So that Brendan was able to just sneak out the back door. His legs are so as he's coming up, he punched this north over the head, and that made him move.
No, and I drove my leg the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
So as I came,
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
I extended out.
So he was stuck on it. So play with one of those two and see which one you work. You want to do. You can do both. But this one's good too because he's trapped his leg, and really, if you want to either take the back or you can sweep into this way. I'd rather just try to back. So either shoot
What I
away.
was doing is when I get to the position that I like, I'm working my defense. When I get the pressure that I need, because I need him pushing, and so I give him a push off, which push pull, basic jiu-jitsu. I push him off, as he's coming back down, it lightens his leg, and I can pop out. And that's how I get back to this dog fight. And then I can start working. Then come high, come low, drag that leg, knee tap.
So the reason why I'm focusing on just getting out right now is because I want to start working with defense too. So I want us to get proficient at getting out, but I also want to get proficient at stuffing his move. So for me to stuff his move, no, you're good. Doesn't matter what position he's at. As he's fighting out, I gotta get a good position. Pressure, he does whatever pummeling out he does. Right here, I already know immediately I got a wizard. I mean, I gotta bring this elbow in tight, and I'm driving his face to the mat. But in order to do this, I can't compromise my face. I actually almost have to kickstand down and drive. So it makes it harder for him to get higher than me. If he gets higher than me, he drives my hips into the mat, and it's fast. So my defense is to really whizzer down, but I can't whizzer down with my whole body because now he gets limp arm out, get out. So I've got to whizzer and still be high. So I'll work on this. So now this is just going to be our 50-50. So we're going to out-position the other person. So we're not giving him a real hard whizzer, just give him enough to make him work. And then what he's going to do is limp arm out. He's going to limp arm out and take my back. Or he's going to push into me. And when I push back, he's going to reach in with that bottom leg and roll on his left shoulder. Push into me. Or plan B, go to that dog fight position. Boom. Yep. He whizzes me really hard, and he's really strong. I can't do it, so I push, and when he pushes back, I'm going to collapse. Cupping the knee, rolling over, control, side control. So, you go here, one, really hard, I gotta get hot. Or, if he also gets up hot, I drive into him, and push it back, boom. Like a baby in a cradle. But that's called plan B, because my initial is to go toe to toe, but now I'm like, all right, let's fucking stop. Boom. I'm gonna go to that plan B. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's try doing that. The drill is, I want to get from half guard to dog fight. Now, I got something to answer, so the person is defending dog fight to plan B, or wizard. So just give yourselves like 50% effort. If somebody's in a better position, just reset. Don't forget the wizard. There you go. Drive your shoulder forward, get his face to the mat. Alright, so. Push. So think of what you're doing. You drive your knee, let's drive from your foot. The ball out of your foot. It's going to be a little bit more powerful. So you feel that difference right there? So let's go back up to that.
I tried to do it when he was going away.
Yeah, so
He knows what I'm trying to do.
but that's okay. That's part of it. Go ahead and do that dog fight. So see how you're fighting from your knee? I want you to just maybe fight a little bit from the ball of the foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pretty much out of it.
So if you're gonna push, you're gonna try to push down toward walk down towards his hips. Try to walk him. He's gonna start moving his hip. So now give him a nice little strong push, get high, and now once you feel that resistance right there, I want you to reach with your right hand under across to his knees. So this right hand's gonna reach for his hand.
If you look at my hand, one of the most interesting things that
That is easy.
Well,
Once they. Yeah, you're
one more
right.
time.
that's the way I'm pushing. I'm pushing away from that source, so all my pressure. So if you drive into my strength, you have to my full arm, all of that.
Get higher.
So
You're gonna get higher.
you're pushing,
Now you're driving. And I'm not gonna let you. Now
I can't push you that way, but I push you.
I know it feels super easy, and it should be, but sometimes I might scramble.
Oh, yeah, it's also if you do it right next to the I do get that.
You got this. What's that? You got this. Oh, okay, so this, I call planning and pushing all this.
And I have to keep an eye out, if I post this out, now, you have to go somewhere there.
He pushes, and I push back.
Way the hell out is this?
All the way down.
I've got nothing on this side, so that's what it's in.
The plan B is gonna work. He does.
You're gonna see butter and then send it direction.
Trying to get high. No!
He kind of lands the post, pushing that way.
I mean, I gotta remember to take this over, or I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. This is good. I end up in a
He knows how to still rig that.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky. Relax, dude.
So that's what we want.
Inside.
So this one, I just gotta make sure post the box so it doesn't go out.
I feel that I can let it get out, but feel when I'm,
Yeah, but during the roll, I realized, oh, I was trying to post something like that.
if I'm here,
And I'll do this, you almost.
and I'm looking at post, this hip isn't posted really well. My hand is pushing the correct direction. So that I'm tied in, and I'm gonna collapse those hips. And I'm gonna get that knee out further. Now, I'm gonna drive in,
I'll do one too.
because I want him to push back, that way I can. Okay. I'm just gonna drive into your post, knowing I can't win that. I want to lose it. I want you to push in, because the harder I push in, you're gonna go, oh, I got this, I'm fucking strong, I'm badass. Oh shit, I'm a badass on my back. Oh, yeah, tap, tap. I'm a badass.
Oh, okay. We can get some more rolls and let next time you don't need that time crunch. No problem. We can start with a little warm up.
Sure, you wanna roll a little bit?
Yeah.
Roll a little bit?
Go for it.
It's doing something. You don't get that music.
So if you hug your knee for some reason, it compromises the work. Yeah, and I never really thought about it, but it's always that C clamp. I'm reaching for that knee. And in the key, grab the pants.
And you're keeping it at least bent elbow, like
For sure.
at a distance.
But if you have something that works for you, go for it. It's all right. That's why I like the drill. If we do wizard or Dante, do a little more wizard. Roll your shoulder forward down to the ear. It's just this much.
Yeah. That was
So instead
That's
of
cool. Very okay.
here's what happens. You dove in and you try to get yourself under well once you
Yeah.
drive and let it come over you. There's a difference.
Once I, so that's happening. I'm pushing in. I do feel like I have to reach. So just let go.
You're rolling, yeah. You're not.
Instead of diving in, just stop pushing.
I think your claps on structure.
Yeah, there you go.
You were reaching for it and trying to pull him on top. I want you to get in that position. Get to dog back. Now, think of this. I'll do the opposite of you. What I do is I post out really on this leg. I can stay on this right hand. So if I'm doing that, he feels like he's winning the battle because he's higher than me.
Gotcha.
So I don't want you to reach in anything. I just want you to, right now with this foot posted, think of getting the shoulder from that. It's gonna feel weird right now. Just trust me. Get this
All
guy.
right. All right,
Reach
I
for his
will.
hand, reach for his knee, but don't touch his hand. I just want you to get to his shoulder. Boom, right there. So now I want you to roll this elbow back to the mat. That's all I want you to do.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, it's deleting myself, not scooping myself under.
so you go from here, collapsing.
Makes sense, and I think I did it without thinking a few times correctly, and now I definitely do a lot of that.
That's cool.
Let's go that.
You learn more from your mistakes. right?
Yeah,
That's
agreed.
what I tell my kids. I tell myself, I make a lot of mistakes. It's 8:15 and you gotta go. Let you know. 8:15.
Nice. Yes.
I lose it somehow here, I end up in this position.
Okay, if you need to scoop another leg.
If for some reason I lose the connection,
Yeah,
I still have his hip strapped in my shoulder.
yeah. A young squirrely guy, he's gonna flip his hips around and well, he's seen that before.
Can I ask you, Chris,
Yeah, go for it.
You wanna,
We can roll into this.
just kind of give each other more,
Okay. The boys are wrapping up their period of flag football season. They're like that. I think they got at least one day. It's a good match. Keep going, yeah.
Good at it, just,
Sure.
I think if I told him that the tank would not so far, you can take yourself to the butt 3 years and go, man, I should have stuck with it. He's like a purple guy, how long, what did you just say?
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing, like, so like, you know, I was thinking we're gonna do like the first, I started with running back. Should I rig out? And sometimes I want to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, especially when there's, all right,
What's that?
gotta let them like it, or at least not.
No, you're good.
And then maybe if they
Now
want.
we gotta do this as like, this is your,
Yeah, exactly.
this is your, that's your, find something else, cool. Now he's gonna wrestle you again, you're careful, you might be wrong.
Wrestling.
Yeah. But, he's not gonna be pretty good at wrestling, though. Just do what they're talking. I'm not wrestling. So I said, if you want to stop, you can stop, so maybe you just once or twice a week. But you gotta find something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
with you, let's roll and let's see where you're at.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've rolled, so.
Cool. Any injuries?
You know, I'm doing pretty good right now, yeah. So. Yes, yeah. Here's me with that. I like that one. I see that.
That's I know.
Yeah, I have an office meeting what time is it?
I'm feeling a lot of good side control. I want you to be a wet blanket, so feel my side control. Yeah?
I got like this nice guy inside.
No, but what I'm saying is, thanks, brother.
Yeah,
See you
dude.
tomorrow. See, if you come in tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow.
Right.
Happy Halloween.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Roger that. So,
Is there a 6 a.m. tomorrow?
yes, definitely come that one. That one's awesome. 6 a.m. Wednesday is my favorite, but I can't make it. Nogi. It's Nogi. If you can wear some like swim trunks without pockets, zippers, or strings, or some jogging shorts that are just
Or just your pants.
or
Pace
keep pants.
yourself.
Yeah,
Pace
keep-
yourself.
So, let's think of a side control where I thought you were very good in controlling me, but I want you to be more of a wet blanket one. Hooking, connecting my knees.
Okay, I know what you're
So
saying.
you
I'm
were
kind of propped up.
You were here. You were like, yeah, you were good, and you went to a good knee on belly to mountain. So now I just want you to framing escape from my side control. Feel how much strength and effort, feel attention throughout my body.
Yeah, especially south.
So what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep my elbow and knee connected to your hip.
Yeah.
Or my hip pocket connected. So if I lose the knee connection as you're framing and bridging, I'm dropping my hip.
I feel that.
So,
Because I'm making like an arch kind of.
no, I get it.
Like knees and elbows, but I'm like up in the air.
It's knowing when to use your strength and when to use your position. Right now, we want to do a little strength. You're strong. We're both strong. But now, this you can feel the difference in my side control.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
now-
man. Yeah.
It's still effective in its side.
Yeah.
But the other one gets you tired because it gives you
Oh,
hope.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't like it.
It gives you hope. It gives you hope for the skin. So what I want you to think of is staying connected through my hip, your elbow to your knee. Or if for some reason I start framing, I want you to drop to that right hip pocket. And even bring that right knee towards my elbow.
Yeah, okay.
So now, what if you felt to them? You still have the same position.
Yeah.
You're taking away the space. Offensively, you're taking away space. And defensively, I'm creating space.
me, it's classic sliding out when my knees are straight out. I honestly feel like I'm ready to fly back.
So there isn't, because your thigh is on my thigh, your knee is going towards my butt cheek. I want to get this under my neck. Now what I want you to think of is bringing your left knee to this side. Good. Where's my friends?
Yeah,
I got nothing.
it's like that. I see.
Now I want you to sweet talk me, put that temple on my chest. Okay. Elbow connection to my hands. Elbow connection here. This is stapling my chest. So now you've got both shoulders, both hips. So as I try to create space, you're just gonna take it away from me. If I come in to crowd you, you're just gonna let me move. Here, she's going in the front. If I get this free, I want you to stick your knee in, left knee in, go to the elbow.
Gotcha.
Give me a shoulder justice, cross my face. I can't get out of squirrel. I can't get friends.
Yeah.
Just recover here and catch your breath. And if you want to go to knee on belly, start reaching up with this underarm. Walking it up. Get the knee on belly. Get this horse to kickstand with your left hand. Kickstand out. Yeah. Get your left leg out. Kickstand out with your left leg. And then just keep the knee on belly. So you get point. Okay. Okay, and then, or you can just go right up. And then you get your mouth points. So if you're doing points competition, cool. If you're just doing no gi grappling, knee on belly transition sweat right to mouth.
Yeah, got it.
If I'm doing a points game, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, I got my point. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
And then go to that side.
But you can't rock them up from side to side. But now I just got what? Maybe I passed.
Holy shit, that works!
Now you go for submission as long as I'm safe. Okay, so. You take it from my friends right here. With your hips. Wet, think wet.
Yeah.
So for IBJJF for tournament points, you gotta have your kickstand out.
Okay. And you're just resting.
Yeah.
You're not staying.
This is not knee on belly with a knee.
Fiercely sweating.
Yeah, but it's not, it doesn't count.
Okay.
It doesn't count till you go here. So when I didn't know these, I did this until I started doing knee on it. Oh, I could control. So now, in no gi, what I can do is I learned what I used to do in pressure. I go to no gi. Okay, I got no gi. Knee on belly. Now I got no gi. So in the knee,
Yeah. Now, because if you're in the, okay, this still counts, just not if that means out.
this is too far, you can underhook and start compromising the hips. So I have to have a good position.
Okay.
So think of it that way.
Yeah.
You have to put connection and posture up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not so postured to lose me. But I'm trying to keep my right here move. And then I go right to my mouth. It's the other side, so knowing I'm going to drill this for the first time on this side.
Okay, yeah. When I'm thinking down here, I can really pass it out.
Yep.
That's a squirrel move.
Yeah, I like your patience, man. You get up on those.
What's the push my hips?
Again.
And I'm afraid of mount. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
That's right.
So,
And it's not like I have to say, you did the military long too, so I've been like, fuck points, I don't even want to know. But this still makes sense self-defense wise. I mean, we're, especially in like control, the supine suspect, you know, that's.
I don't like competing for IBJJF points, but I understand the benefits they
You can
It's
do
good
all the right
jiu-jitsu,
things.
base structure and posture.
Yeah,
If you don't have
I
the
get
right
it. Like,
moment,
in fact, just now, I haven't
you're not
considered it
consistent.
before now. I'm like, points,
Yeah.
but now I'm like, there's
Giving
a
it-
reason the points happen.
and being ready for
Well,
it.
just like when you go to a points match, and I got you in my guard for
Those
5
triangles were fucking good.
I didn't really
Like, it
win. you didn't really lose, but they're gonna score normally.
It was all I could do to keep punishing.
Yeah, and in a long game of self-defense jujitsu, you're gonna absolutely fail.
But a ref might say, hey, I'm supposed to be offensive in that position at 51%, and I failed to super submit, and I lost.
In the game.
Right, so it's gonna be up to the ref, but traditionally, it would be given to the bottom player to cut that cut.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
But then you might get a ref go, no, he fucked up, he didn't super submit.
Yeah.
He effectively stuffed it. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But knowing that,
And in self-defense, you know, you know the guy that did this thing called a wrestling. He was really big in the. I went to the PC in Seattle, and yeah, that's where he's from. So you put your duty belt on with your no-gi gear and wrestle that way. It probably took years off my lumbar spine, but
yeah, I think that, I used to do that too.
yeah, it's kind of dumb, but kind of. I mean, if it's your day in day out, you probably ought to know.
Hey, we can roll, or it's 8:30 if you guys gotta go. You have to go?
I gotta go at 8:30.
Okay. I got a 9:30 with you. You going at 8:30?
What's that? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know you guys understand. That's why I want to make sure I lose track of time. But
Oh, yeah.
Because it comes more, it's such a great way to be. It actually helps when I was like doing grad school.
I agree. No,
It helped in my brain, dude.
people say you got to shower every day. I got to train.
Yeah.
So I think that's a.
That's what cues me to shower. Oh, yeah, it doesn't work. When I was in Portland, Eddie was showing us how, you know, scoot this through, was it called Homie? And I think he was like having us do like a sweep or something from it. But what do you know from that Homie? Before I forget it all the way.
I don't do it a lot.
Okay.
But
Don't worry about it.
No, what I'm saying is it's a head nod control, so I go
Yeah, you get on close. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the other thing.
so you got this arm.
You use your legs to send me south.
Yeah,
to
so
really
there's,
put pressure on the
there's always a hook here. You're hooking here, or I'm hooking there.
Cool.
Because it's not just this. We always think of emphasize this. I'm always doing push pull, where I'm ready to go here. So if you start driving forward, I'm still trapped in that far hip. I'm trying to get to rubber guard. I half guard with Plata. Start doing Americanas. Awesome.
Yeah, my memory from it is like this far, and then I'm like,
So what you did is you went to the opposite arm. I want you to the closer arm.
oh yeah.
So then you're always natural current, or you're overhooking to this far leg with that butterfly. Trapping. It's just connected. It's not.
Yeah.
So, and then overhooking my head on. You can make the shoulder crunch. That's one of the forward runs. I think it goes. When you go top it. Bring that one up. Stop.
I know, and it starts, especially when you got your bars out that much.
So now, if I drive towards your head, I want you to roll from your, right now you're on your right hip. I want you to roll on your back to your right hip. Drive it.
Is it this? I mean, it almost makes me do that. That's cool. Somebody in that position, yeah. That was good. Yeah, and with your arms stuck, like, wait, I don't want to.
So I don't. It's not that I don't do it. I drill it. I don't go to rubber guard. I know.
Oh, yeah, that's not my.
I know rubber guard. I can tell you the steps.
Realistically.
Yeah. So I know it's there, and I probably should work that more.
Good roll, man. Good tough, man.
Because I think they kept doing
Use your flexibility. Such a fucking game changer.
All the ones are on there. All the alphabet.
He's working on that since that's what I got right now. Thanks, brother. You guys hanging or rolling? This is good. Yeah, I mean, we're done. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's not that much.
Um,
You gotta go. I got it. I'm not going to. Unless you want to work on it. You gotta go.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Ferry?
I want him to, but I don't think so. We're just gonna use it right now, and
If he was gonna do a tournament, Marcus Ferry's one. So, a lot of people down in Coeur d'Alene, Kellogg, Liberty Lake, a lot of those folks don't make it.
Monster, because we need a smaller group.
It's a smaller group, you've got a better chance of being successful.
He feels that he's too anxious. I'm like, dude, that's just normal competition.
Yeah, that's,
He's like, I don't want to compete. I'm like,
right, and that's, he doesn't wanna compete, I'm not saying like fucking twist his arm or something.
and that's the thing where I'm at with